everybody. Welcome to English 1102. I'm Miss Jones. I'm going to be your instructor this semester. I just wanted to sort of go over the class together, talk about the syllabus a little, and just show you how to get on to the actual Blackboard class. So, let's do it. Let's go to GNTC, and you'll go to the main page, and you can go here to Blackboard. And it may already have me logged in because I've been rooting about this morning. But you'll do your email address and then your password. Nope, it's going to have me do it. Okay, so I'm going to hit next. And my password is signed in. And then always have your phone handy. I've learned this. I don't know how many times I've tried to log in and my phone's been downstairs or something super annoying. Oh, okay, never mind. I am slightly logged in, like halfway anyway. So then go over here to Blackboard. And depending on how many classes you're taking, it'll show all the classes that you're taking. I'm teaching 6 classes this semester, so you'll see all 6 of mine. But here we are, English 1102. So I always open it in another tab, and it will pull it up. So if you pull up your English 1102 on your phone, a lot of times this little tab here will be missing and it'll look like this and you'll be like, where's my menu? Just sort of take your finger and it'll show you the little arrow and you can pop over from here. But this is basically the main sort of navigator for our class. So you have your home page, you have your syllabus, you have your start here, which basically has the syllabus and then like a little intro paragraph. Announcements. Always check your announcements. Generally, if I need to talk to you all at once, I will just post an announcement. So make sure you're watching those, guys. These are our weekly lessons. This is where you will find your curriculum. And then your grade is here, so if you want to keep an eye on that, and I hope you do. Blackboard help in case you have any trouble logging into Blackboard. Any sort of trouble, you have it all. Go to Blackboard help and get help there. Because I'm not very savvy on the technical issues. I'm more of a book kind of gal, so that will help you considerably. Blackboard Collaborate. If you ever want to have a meeting with me, we can go into our little Blackboard Collaborate room and do it via, it's very similar to Zoom, so we'd have a Zoom meeting. NetTutor. NetTutor is a great option to use if you want to have them proofread one of your papers. I think they do one complimentary. Or if you need any help at all, NetTutor is really good. And also we have a lot of really amazing tutoring sessions on campus as well, on Floyd, Whitfield, Murray, Walker, and Catoosa. So if you ever need any help with that or locating one or the hours, just you can either go onto the website and find that, or you can just email me and I can find it for you. Leganto here, this is basically where all our text is going to come from. However, for the most part, I've set the text in the module. So when you open up each week's module, you'll just click on the textbook and it should be there for you. And it's really not a textbook. It's like a variety of links. It's an OER, so it's an online source. So you don't have to buy a book for this class. So let's start with the syllabus. Actually, let's click on Start Here, and I'll show you what I'm working with. So we'll start here, and these are just a few little notes. So I run down some of my main rules. First of all, contact me if you need me for anything at all. Never be intimidated. Just email me if you need me. I want to help you in any way that I possibly can. Because basically I want you to win this semester. I want to win. I want to give A's. I want us all to have a great time. So email me if you need me. And my email address is right here. Secondly, you will have one lesson every week that opens at 8 a.m. on Monday morning. Even if it's like Labor Day, it'll open if you just want to work on it that week or not, or that Monday rather. It's completely up to you. You have a lot of flexibility within this course. So a lesson will open on Monday at 8, and then all of your assignments for the most part, unless I give you a little highlighted note that said, okay, your due date's a little different this week. But everything will open on Monday, and it will be due the following Monday by 11:59 p.m. So you have a week to work on assignments. Now, one rule that I have, I do not accept late work. do not accept late work. You have a week and a little longer to complete assignments, so just no late work. Do not ask, do not send me late work. I will just give you a 0. So no late work. Second, along with that, if there's an assignment and you don't submit in time, sometimes, especially for discussions, and I think quizzes may disappear. But once that due date is passed, they disappear. It's like they didn't even exist. So make sure you turn in your work on time. I always give feedback on assignments. Most of the time I do vocal, and I'll show you how to do those after your first essay and I grade it. But I'll just go through and kind of talk to you and critique what you've turned in. For the most part, I'm available Mondays and Wednesdays. I'm going to be in class. I'm a dual enrollment instructor for the most part. For the most part. So I'll be in the classroom from 8 until 4:30, Mondays and Wednesdays. So generally, I will check my emails Tuesday, Thursday, and here I left you a note. I check my emails on Friday until noon. I do not work on the weekends. I have a daughter, and I really try hard not to work on the weekends, although I do because I'm a bit of a workaholic. But try, if you need me, contact me within the week and before Friday at noon, so I will definitely answer you. Also, anytime you come across something that is weird, that's not opening up properly, just send me an email. As you saw, I'm running 6 classes, so things can sometimes fall through the cracks. So just give me a heads up. We can fix it. No big deal at all. For English 1102, we are going to use the MLA style. And here's a little refresher in case you don't remember how to format MLA. And also, Purdue OWL is a great source to use. Okay? And then again, for the start here, I have our syllabus. So let's click on it. Now, for the most part, I think the thing to remember about our syllabus is whenever it loads up, if you will come all the way down to the very last few pages, you will see your student guide. In your student guide, I have it planned out by week. This is everything that we are going to do each week. So it kind of gives you an idea if you're planning on going somewhere or doing something, you can kind of lay out your plans by what we're going to be doing in class that particular week. And it'll also, if you have a schedule, I'm hyper organized, so you'll know exactly when everything is due. So you have this at the very end. So that's a handy dandy organizational list, an organized list that you can have. All right, so here we go. For the most part, if you want to contact me, email me. And again, we have that Blackboard Collaborate if you just do better face-to-face speaking to somebody. So just email me and we'll set up an appointment for that. Basically, for this class, we're going to read a lot of stories. We're going to cover a lot of different writers. For the most part, a lot of them are British authors. So I hope you enjoy it. I know I do. Literature classes are my favorite to teach, so I'm super pumped. Again, just resources, things that you need. Here I go over the, if you have trouble turning in an essay, submitting an essay to turn it in, you can always send a backup copy to me in an email. You can send it in a PDF, but I have to be able to open it, and I have some criteria here. If you send me a paper and it's blank, or I can't open the file, it will be counted as a late assignment and you'll receive a 0. So make sure that if you have any issue with turning things in to turn it in, submitting, turn it in to turn it in, it's kind of confusing. But if you have trouble, try to do it a couple of days early. That way I can send you an email back and be like, hey, I got your paper, blah, blah, blah. So it is always best to not wait to the last minute to turn in assignments, just because, technology gets a little ticky, okay? All right, so your grades will be as followed. You will notice in our class we have discussions, formal papers, and quizzes. We have a lot of quizzes/tests. So your discussions are 20% of your grade. Your formal papers are going to be 40% of your grade, and then your tests are going to be 40% of your grade. Now, my tests are straight from the Google Docs and the lectures that I give. You'll notice that I have a ton of videoed lectures, or sometimes I just straight out read the story to you. Especially when we begin, we're going to do Hamlet together. So I read Hamlet line from the tippy top to the tippy bottom. And there's a lot of commentary in there, and it's going to take some while. So make sure that you have plenty of time. And also apologize ahead of time for my squeaky little voice, but I try to be amusing. So hopefully you'll make it. Plagiarism is my pet peeve. I hate plagiarism. I would rather you give me half a paper than an entire paper that's plagiarized. So please do not commit plagiarism. I don't even discuss it. I just give you a 0 and we're done. So make sure original work. Also make sure that it is not a paper that you have written in the past or submitted to any college in the past. Make sure that it is a brand new essay that you write for my class. For the most part, I think that pretty much covers our syllabus. Just make sure that you remember that you have that student guide, because I think it's really, really handy. Okay, so first week, this will open Monday morning. I'm doing this video Sunday afternoon, so your class isn't quite open yet. But what you will do, you will go into weekly lessons, and this is where your lessons will open up every Monday morning at 8 a.m. So I click on it. Now, all of mine, you will see, I have it planned out for the entire semester. However, only one of these will open. So you'll notice here, August 16th, this one opens August 16th, and this one will open August 23rd. So when you click on weekly lesson, you will only see this one here. So you will click here, and we will enter the world of William Shakespeare. I'm very excited. I love Shakespeare. Again, I give you that little thing just in case you didn't start here. Then you can start here. All right. Every week I will give you a reading list, which are the things that you need to read or watch. And then you have an assignment list. When I give you an assignment list, I make sure that you know when those assignments are due. Okay. Now, when things are highlighted, pay close attention to it, because remember I said everything will be due the following Monday, but sometimes there are exceptions. And this Shakespeare Uncovered quiz, this is an exception because this is our no-show assignment, which means you have to have it completed by the 22nd in order for me to count you as present in the class. If you do not complete this by 8:22, that tells me that you are not invested in this class and I kick you out. So make sure that you take the Shakespeare Uncovered quiz by 8:22 by 11:59 p.m. Okay. Now, this down here, Shakespeare Who Dat discussion board, this guy is due 8:23. So that one will be your regular Monday due date. So make sure that you're paying attention to this assignment list. It tells you everything and its due date. Okay. So here is our discussion board. You're going to answer the questions below, and then you have to respond to at least 2 classmates for full credit. Now, if I start getting yes, no, great jobs, those sorts of things, and they're not really a discussion, I'm going to count points off for that. So make sure that you give me really thorough answers, that you talk to each other, that you discuss. Because we're online, it's really our only chance to kind of interact with one another, and that's my favorite part of teaching. So online has been a bit difficult, but I'm hoping that within our discussion boards that we can really get to know each other. Next, we have this little cartoon. I thought it was cute, so I wanted to put it up. I think it's cute. Now, this is your Hamlet with David Tennant Shakespeare Uncovered. This is the film that the quiz comes from, that your no-show assignment. So watch this film. Now, when you click on this link, I'm going to click on it. We're going to do it together because I'm guessing that it's probably going to do the same thing to you that it does to me sometimes. Oh, yeah, it's going to. All right. So you'll notice right here that it's only giving me 30 seconds of the film. Well, the film's like an hour long, so it's only giving me a snippet. So it's telling me that I need to have full access, okay? So what I made a little video here. How do I get this video to work? because I have issues with this every single semester. So I've made a video, just kind of like you're watching right now, of how to navigate and get into this. Now, for that particular video, I had put up 2 separate links, but this one, I just have this link. So follow the first set of directions, okay? The first set of directions accessing this video, and you should have no trouble at all, okay? And the second part of the video, just ignore it because you don't have that link. So I think that will help you significantly. If you continue to have troubles, just email me. And then this was so funny. I love David Tennant. Like, I don't know, some of you may watch Doctor Who, but I'm like obsessed with Doctor Who. But David Tennant was my doctor, so I love David Tennant. So I thought this was funny too, because he's talking about why Shakespeare still matters. And Shakespeare does still matter. So it's important. So this week we're just doing a quick introduction to William Shakespeare the man. The video, this video is so good. I hope you love it. And here's the quiz. This is the little quiz you're going to take. You can only take the quiz once, but you can take as much time as you want. You can save it and then go back later. So just take your time with it and enjoy the film. I think you will love it. But I think that's it for our introduction. I've showed you how to kind of navigate. Know that if you have any issues at all, please contact me. And if that film gives you trouble, you just watch this little video and it will get you right into it. Okay? Alright, so it's great to meet you. I'm super excited about our semester together. And if you need anything at all, please email me and I will get right back to you. Okay? Alright, guys. We'll see ya.